All right, Jim, let's take a look at what we did during your lesson today. So on the left is a video from our last golf lesson, and we're gonna watch that first. So as we swing back, we do a decent job of turning. We start down, we try to shift into our left, and then here's impact. And notice you kind of stay behind that line. So if you kind of closely look at that line right there and where your body is, you can see there's a little bit of a gap between where your belt buckle is and where the line is. If we look over on the right today, you're going to see a small little adjustment. And what you did is you told me you were going to slide your right foot back a little bit. You had seen this tip, I think, on Instagram or online. And then you made a swing back. Did a really good job of helping you to turn better. Definitely not as much little lateral motion or sway in the swing. Then when you started down, you did a really good job of what we're trying to have you do, of kind of shift the belt buckle up into that yellow line. That's excellent. There's contact, and then you can see you're going to end up more up against that line than you did over here on the left. So much better golf swing. Definitely making better progress there as far as learning to shift the weight more forward as you start down. This next clip, we're taking a look at your down the line perspective of your swing, and what we're going to see is as you swing back, do a good job of turning. As you start down, you start to steepen the club just a little, and then the club's exiting too low and across your body. So when we watch that club exiting right now, it's coming through about right there. So the ideal position for it to exit is more through that area, kind of more through the left shoulder. So what we had you do is we set up two kind of alignment sticks in the ground. So we have the one using your new device for the shaft plane, and then we have another one that's actually right here facing towards you. And the idea is that you're trying to get your path to feel like it swings kind of more in and out. So let's watch as you do this. So you are making some swings here where you go back, and now you're letting that club feel like it swings a little bit more out towards like right field, and it's swinging above the shaft. And that's more of what we're trying to have happen. Now, I talked to you about trying to feel like the left hand just kind of releases a little bit more so you can get that toe up a little bit more to the sky as you come through. So that's more of your feel of trying to go under the plane, swinging out towards the right with a little bit more feeling of letting that face just clear or rotate a bit. So we wrapped up today with some chipping at the end, working on the short game. And on the left is one of your earlier chips that you did. And what we saw is you would take the club back a little bit too much to the inside and almost try to feel like you were swinging out to the right, just like you did in your full swings. That caused you to hit the ground a little early. And you can see where these hands end up in regard to the distance from your body. So we're talking about the line between there. So we want that to be closer together. So what I described to you is that I wanted you to feel in the backswing that you were swinging a bit more kind of vertical, kind of upright along that target line there. So now as you swing back, the club doesn't go quite as far behind you. Then we allow for it to turn, and you're going to see the hands are exiting closer to the body. And that gives you a little bit better contact and more consistent strike. So wedges definitely have a bit more of like an upright backswing combined with a little bit of a turn on the way through. Phil Mickelson would call that a hinge and hold, and I would describe that as a hinge and turn, right? So you let the club just kind of hinge upward, and then you just rotate into your left side as you come through. So really enjoyed today's lesson. Feel like it went really well. And until next time, happy golfing.